name is Attorney Walter Not the Third. We're going to be going through the following question. What is the Social Security benefit cliff? It is a scary thing. It sounds more scary than it really is. I don't want you to be worried, first and foremost, okay? Social Security financing and status, implications of COVID-19, Steve Goss, Chief Actuary, Social Security Administration, right here. What do you need to know? That was March 17th, 2021. They'll be coming out with more information in the not too distant future. Here's the thing. Throughout history, right, there's been this crazy roller coaster of basically, you know, when are we going to run out of benefits to the point where we're not going to have enough benefits. So I want to go through the details of that so you can understand what's going on. So there is an expected year that we're going to run out of money, which we now know is wrong because of COVID, which was 2034, which will now probably be mid-2020s to latter 2020s. Okay, so like 2027, 2028. Why is this bad? It's bad because you can't get your full check of money for retirement, Social Security, disability insurance benefits, SSI benefits, etc. You're not going to be able to get the full maximum amount that's promised. Can it be fixed? Yes, it can be legislated. But currently the SSA 2100 Act has not been resubmitted due to the COVID calculations not being out yet. Number 4, are we all going to get taxed more from income that we earned while working? Yes, almost certainly. It's the only way that, and basically taxing the rich significantly more, that would allow us to go ahead and stave off this potential cliff. Are we in this position because politicians under-budgeted the needs of Social Security benefits and spent too much on pet projects abroad and locally? Yes and yes. Gender studies sent to the Middle East, millions of dollars. I just want to point out, there are two really big programs that are important in this country. Not necessarily above all, but they're pretty darn important. I mean, sure, the penal system, keeping people that would murder people behind bars, that's important. But the military, making sure other nations don't completely obliterate our infrastructure and take over us and enslave us, that's important. And then, of course, number 2 would be the Social Security system, which allows us to work so many years and then have a retirement and then basically live a more peaceful life without the constant working requirement. So the award for the worst investors goes to the House and the Senate. They did this simply because it wasn't your job to go ahead and figure it out. So it was their job to figure it out. And at the end of the day, because they did not properly invest enough money into this system, we are now facing more taxation. So if you're ever wondering, why are you not getting much money from work, or that much money, in your check from work, it is because of the politicians and how they continue to vote. They are voting in ways to throw money towards other things, which end up costing you more money because then they have to tax you more to pay for your own Social Security benefits. Should you be worried? It should be in the back of your mind, but not in the front of your mind. You should expect more from the politicians, and if you hear things like gender studies in a foreign nation, then you should be concerned. Now, let's take a look at this real quick. On this chart, what you have is basically a roller coaster. There's a line going down it which represents essentially when you would not be able to receive your full benefits unless legislation occurred. You can see at the top, these are people who didn't pay much. Bottom, these are people who paid in a heck of a lot. The point here is this. What should not scare you is that this thing goes up all the time. That just means you have bad politicians. It should be more of a smooth line just going up. What this means is that, yes, we already know pre-COVID essentially when we are going to run into this cliff. Now we just have to figure out how much the people are going to have to pay more in taxes in order to keep us essentially from going over that cliff. That's the whole point of this video. My name is Attorney Walter Knott. If you like this channel, like, subscribe, leave 5 stars. Please remember, I go live 8 to 10 every Thursday, Eastern Standard on YouTube. Catch up with me then. We'll go through stuff then. All right? Thanks so much. Bye-bye.